you doing in here? What do you mean you had a rough day? What happened? It's like 1 a.m. right now. Okay. I guess I can do your skincare and radio story, okay? That's all I'm doing. Okay, we'll just do it right now. But just know, I'm pretty tired, so we'll have to make this process quick. Okay? We'll just start already. We're just gonna start by removing all of that makeup. Why do you even have makeup on at 1 a.m. anyway? Good point. Yeah, Mom went to the store and bought me this. You don't need to have everything that I have. Okay, I know you had a rough day. I'll be nice. We're just gonna use this to clean off your face. Okay, and then I also got these makeup pads, or like cotton swabs, but they're reusable, so they're good for the environment. They are fabric. And this is just what they look like. And I'm gonna put a little bit of micellar water on the pad, and we'll just cleanse off her face. Okay, so I'm just gonna get all of this makeup off your face. Okay. Gosh, why do you have so much eye makeup on? What are you wearing? Eyeshadow? Yeah, I can tell. I got some lipstick on as well, so I'll just remove that. Just get that all off. Also, I don't even understand why you're up this late. You have school tomorrow. Or I guess summer school, yes. Whatever. Same thing. Wow. Good for you. Why did you say you had a rough day? What happened? Okay, yeah, I got all the makeup on. What do you mean some girls made fun of you? What's their names? Okay, I know. But what happened? Tell me what they did. While I'm doing your skincare. Do a little bit of toner now. They said your outfit was ugly. Hey, I styled that outfit. Just don't even listen to them. What were they even wearing? Justice. You are a, what's your style again? I wouldn't even listen to them. You are a skater girl, Patty. Yes. Don't even listen to those basic, boring Lululemon girls. Okay, we'll put a little bit of this toner on your face. Is that why you're breaking out so much? Yeah, I can tell. Stressed out from summer school. So the next thing is we'll do a little bit of this eye cream. So this is good since you wear that heavy concealer. This will just, help with the eye bags and, the stuff that you have underneath your eye, all that gunk. Okay, so just that's as much as you need. You only need a pea size amount. Okay, so I'm just going to pat it, 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 under your eye. Just going to pat it, 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 pat it. I'm just going to pat it, 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 pat it. Okay. Your skin must feel really nice right now. Yeah, I bet. Okay, so this is the last step. I use a lot of drugstore products because you don't really need bougie products to have great skin, A lot of my friends use like Tatcha, Drunk Elephant, but to be honest, you really only need some drugstore products and it works, This is just what works for my skin, don't mind this. I was mixing some foundation with moisturizer to see how it looks. Yes, I like this brand, yeah. So I'm just gonna take this much and just rub it on your face, get it all over because no offense, but like I said, you do have a lot of dry spots and areas and pimples because you're not doing a skincare routine and you're wearing too much makeup. And where do you even get this makeup from? Because I know mom is not taking you to get makeup. Your friends go to Dollar Tree and get makeup. Okay, yeah, that's why you have a lot of breakouts. Some Dollar Tree makeup's really good, like my eyelashes are from Dollar Tree. But, when you're using Dollar Tree foundation every single day, your skin's gonna get a little bit, yeah. So I'll take you to get some skincare someday. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. That sound good. Okay, so now that we're done with your skincare, you can relax with that now. But we are basically, we'll read a little bit. Yeah, you can sleep on my couch. Yeah, I have a couch in my room. Get right there, so just get comfortable, relax, and you're already in your pajamas. But I'll read you a little bit of a bedtime story. And the bedtime story that I will be reading is the Bible, okay? So obviously not all of it because it is just, there's a lot. But I'll read some of it. This is the Complete Illustrated Children's Bible. So this one's a children's Bible. And I know you haven't been reading your Bible, so I just think it would be good to, get you started. You've been busy, but, just it makes you feel so much relaxed when you learn about God and just everything, so you'll feel better. So I'll read a little bit of this to you. Okay. And I'll show you the pictures and whatnot. But basically we're going to be reading from the Old Testament. There's the New Testament and the Old Testament in here, but we'll just be reading from the top, like the first page, of course. So I just kind of prop it up like this, or maybe so I can see a little bit better, but can you see? Yeah. Okay. In the beginning there was nothing at all. Then God created the heavens and the earth, but everything was still covered in darkness. So God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God called the day the light day, and the darkness night. And the first day and the first night. In the days that follow, God separated the water from the dry land, and covered the land with beautiful plants and trees. He made the sun to shine during the day, and the moon and stars to light up at night. Then God filled the seas with shiny fish, leaping dolphins, wobbly jellyfish, and he filled the skies with colorful birds. He made animals of all shapes and sizes, swift cheetahs, slow tortoises, huge elephants, and many more.
Last of all, God made man and told him to take care of this wonderful world and all the creatures. God was pleased with all that he had made and done. So now on the seventh day he rested and made that day special day to rest and give thanks. On this page you can see all of the animals that God created and the earth that God created. So beautiful. Genesis 2. God created the beautiful garden of Eden and Adam. For Adam, a marvelous paradise filled with green grass. He might help himself to any fruit. God told Adam that he might help himself to any fruit of any trees, except for one, the tree of knowledge. But there was still plenty of the other wonderful things for him to eat. God brought all of the animals and birds to Adam so that he could name them, but none of the animals were like him. And Adam was lonely, so God created a woman, Eve, to be his special friend. Then it shows Adam and Eve and all of the little bunny. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a deer? I don't know. Is that swans? Swans. Oh, it's a deer. A deer, a bird, some beautiful flowers. Okay. Disobeying God. Now, all of the animals, the most cunning was the snake. One day he said to Eve, "Why don't you eat from the tree of knowledge? The fruit is delicious and it won't harm you. God doesn't want you to eat it because it will make you wise like him. Take a bite." The fruit looked so delicious that silly Eve did pick some. She offered some to Adam too, and they both ate it. At once they realized that they were naked and tried to cover themselves up with leaves. When God found Adam and Eve hiding behind some bushes, he knew what had happened. He was very angry. He cursed the snake and banished Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden, telling them from now on they would have to work hard to make their own food and clothes, and he placed an angel with a flaming sword to stand guard at the entrance of the garden. Okay, we'll flip to the other page. I think we'll only read this one, and we'll read like 2 to 3 more pages, okay? Adam and Eve had 2 sons. Cain was a farmer who worked in the fields, and Abel was a shepherd. One day both Cain and Abel brought some offerings to God. Abel brought the best meat to offer to God, and God was very pleased, but he was not so pleased with the crops that Cain had brought. Cain was very jealous of his brother, and in a fit of anger he went with him in a field and killed him. When God asked him where his brother was, Cain answered him rudely, "How should I know? Am I my brother's keeper?" But God saw Abel's blood on the ground and was very angry. He punished Cain and sent him away from his home and his family. Noah building the ark. Personally, this I think is like one of my favorite parts in the Bible. Many years passed, and soon there were lots of people in the world, but they were becoming more and more wicked, and this made God very sad. He made up his mind to send a terrible flood to destroy everything that he had created. But on earth there was one good man who loved and obeyed God. His name was Noah. He had three sons. God told Noah to build an enormous boat, an ark, so that he and his family might be saved along with 2 of every living creature. People laughed at Noah for building a boat in the middle of the land, but he ignored them, for he trusted God. Okay, so I'm only going to read this page, and then you look like you're getting a little bit sleepy, so sorry if that woke you up. Oh, crack my neck. I'm very sore from just sitting here. When the ark was finished, Noah landed it with food for his family and the animals, and then God sent the animals to the ark, 2 by 2, 1 male and 1 female of every kind of animal and bird that lived upon the earth or flew the skies. When they were all safely in, it began to rain, and how it rained, water poured down from the skies and covered the land. Every living creature was drowned. All of the towns and cities were washed away, but the ark and its precious cargo floated free on a world of water. For 40 days and 40 nights it rained, and then at last it stopped. After a while the floodwaters began to go down. Noah sent out a dove, and when it returned with an olive leaf in its beak, Noah knew that the flood was over, for the trees were growing again. Then it was time for Noah and the animals to leave the ark. Noah was filled with gratitude, and God promised him that he would never again send such a dreadful flood. He put a beautiful rainbow in the sky to remind him of his promise. Okay, so since you look like you're getting a little bit sleepy, I'm going to set that down, and I am going to actually get ready for bed myself. Yes, I'm quite tired, so, yeah. You can sleep there, you can go to